Everybody, welcome back on Stretch Professor. Let's go ahead and get back in here. We are doing a coaching session for Sammy from the channel. So special thanks to Sammy. Let me turn this up. The replays have been glitched out. This is from 9.10. This is Janna, but this is before the rework of Janna on 9.11. Okay, so sorry if the sound levels are a little different than usual. I had to tinker with some stuff. We did one of these last night on stream also, and it kind of glitched out at one point. So that doesn't usually happen with most coaching sessions. So if you're thinking about getting a coaching session, this is something that should be very unique to this patch. Hopefully they fix it on the next patch, but a bunch of other content creators were also having problems looking at replay reviews and things like that on this patch. A bunch of people were telling me in chat yesterday. So anyways, so sorry if it glitches out. We're going to do the best that we can. We'll go back in there. We'll just try to fast forward a little bit. I've seen this like maybe one time, like 2 years ago, where there was a problem like this, but it's extremely rare. So if you would like a coaching session, email me at thestratchprofessor@gmail.com. It's just $25. I usually do it on stream. This one is off stream, just to because it's going to update today. The patch is going to 9.11 today, so I can't actually update and start the stream until I catch up on this replay. Anyways, let's go ahead and get in here. But yeah, if you are interested, just email me. We can set it up. Stratchprofessor@gmail.com. If you want to watch more coaching sessions, I'll have a link in the description, and you can easily find some of your favorite champions and hear some commentary for them. Okay. All right, good. I like the aggression. See if you can get an auto attack in there too, especially if it looks like they're clearly running away like that. I like the aggression, but land some autos too while you're up there. Don't go too far though. Like if Varus doesn't follow you up there, you know, your combo should be W and then auto a couple of times. Now be aware though that if you do auto attacks or single target like point click abilities, then the creeps will aggro to you. So you want to be careful. Just like that. That's perfect. You want to try to get that harassed when there's not too many minions. So that's pretty good. See if you can get some autos in there too every now and then though. You gotta be careful of her, of that though. So it's a delicate little dance, you know. If she's running away because there's a lot of minions, you can probably W and auto attack. If she's not, it was just open field like that, then she might turn on you. Be a little careful. Yeah, you're right to be a bit cautious here. I don't know if we saw Aatrox top or not, but Jax was just all over his jungle and warded it top side, and he wasn't top. So there's a high probability that he's going to be bot side. Now we can see here, because we kind of have the God's Eye view, that he's low in health. But I would assume right now that he's in this area and that he might try to contest Scuttle. Wait, who? Oh, it's Vayne jungle. Okay, I thought it was Aatrox jungle. Aatrox is middle. Okay. Yeah, so it was actually Vayne bottom, and she was thinking of contesting that Scuttle, so. Yeah, they should. Okay, yeah. Collapse. Okay, she's not giving it up. She's being super greedy. All right, good punish. Yeah, W. Okay, nice. Yeah, that's one you could definitely give away. And her flash. Okay, someone pinged it. Good. So her flash is down until 8:30. Okay, looking good so far. I can't tell your main runes. You've got Airy. I don't think it's showing me what your secondaries were. There's a few different options for secondaries. If you want to go for kind of a greedier build, you can go like Ghost Poro into Taste of Blood might work here, just so you get some healing with your trading. Or you could do Relentless Hunter to scale for later, because she does benefit a lot from the extra movement speed. She gets extra damage on her autos and her W. That's too far forward. Okay, well, they didn't punish you for it, but like Tarek could have E'd and like flashed on you or something wacky like that. It's a little far forward. I mean, think of basically like when your AD carry is there, you want to be like almost parallel with your AD carry most of the time. Okay, good job to Dinger in the middle. You want to be parallel with your AD carry a lot of the time. So you don't want to be behind them, but you also don't want to be ahead of them too much. Now, Janna sometimes playing behind them is a little bit more okay just because they get extra movement speed if they move towards you, but I would help out with this wave too if they're pushing like that and Varus is not pushing. Just auto attack the minions while you're walking around anyways, just to keep it kind of even in the lane. So yeah, maybe just like auto attack each one of these like maybe one time. You just want to make sure it doesn't crash into your tower. Couple reasons for that. Number one, the most important reason is Varus is likely to miss CS like that if it hits the tower. And number two, they could dive you if there's a large wave on the tower. Not as likely at this elo bracket. I'm not sure where I think this might be silver. But it's something to consider. Now, if you can freeze it outside of just outside of your tower, that's a very safe position, which is good. If you think the jungler might be on your side of the map. Okay, nice. Yeah, go for the... Oh, too close. Way too close. You don't need to be in melee with him. Yeah, you're going way, way too close here. Auto attack. I'm not sure if you're lagging or... yeah, you just W. Is your W off cooldown or you got mana? I don't know. So, like, in that fight, you want to W and just stay max range and just auto attack them down. Just auto attack the closest target. If Quinn starts running, just start auto-attacking the Taric. Like, you don't want to move into melee combat with anyone ever, like when you're Janna. So that was a good tornado. You caught him off guard, you knocked him up, but as soon as that happened, you should have auto-attacked, W'd, and then autoed him down a couple more times, and then shield whoever they start attacking. Overall, decent trade, though. It felt like you were either lagging or misclicking or something, though, because you weren't autoing and you're just walking up into, like, melee with them. So I'm not sure what's up with that, but you'll want to try to not be in melee combat if you're Janna. Unless, like I said, if you're lagging or it's a misclick or something, that's, you know, it's understandable, but... Okay. I can rearrange these, actually. Okay, so you're going for Ardent, I assume, which is good. Athene's is also legit. Your AD carry's doing alright here. Hanging about even with the Quinn. There we go. It's unlikely Vayne's gonna do Dragon. Okay, Vayne's actually middle, but... Yeah, that's an okay place to ward. You know, you could also consider warding over here if you want to watch the Scuttle. Although Scuttle is not going to... Okay, it's up top, so it doesn't matter as much. So that's an alright ward. If Scuttle was going to be there, or if you were more afraid of Dragon, you could ward over the wall here. And I didn't see how much gold you had left, but I would consider getting a control ward instead of those 2 potions, because they're not really harassing you that much. Or if you had enough, like 1 control ward, 1 potion would be good. Let me speed this up a little bit here. Now, you all have the level 6 advantage, so you should be pinging him, trying to make a play before Quinn hits 6. Not that Quinn's level 6 is a combat ability anyways, but you should be trying to use that Varus cooldown whenever you can. Okay, yeah, turn around. Shield him. You can fight this. W. Yeah, just auto-attack him. I think you could have got him lower. Okay. Yeah, if you got him lower, then Jax maybe could have had a better chance here. Yeah, instead of Jax showing, y'all should just push, and then you can go get Dragon. Because you've got vision. They're going to be low. They're going to be pushing a tower and scared. Vayne shouldn't be able to contest you at Dragon. You've still got your ult and your Ignite. Yeah, this is a waste. Now Jax is getting low. Okay, they're teleporting for some reason, so y'all need to back up. Back up, back up, back up, back up, back up. Tornado that. A tornado probably would have been fine instead of using your ult. You got a tornado? 3 seconds, alright. This feels bad. I wouldn't fight this. Yeah. Auto attack. You gotta auto attack while you're running away. There's plenty of times where you're running. It's tricky to do. It's hard to tell, but I think a lot of times if you just, while you're running, you just auto attack while you're running, then I think you could do, like, if you were right there and just W'd and autoed him, he was dead. Now, you don't have any mana, though, I guess. I don't know if you had, okay, you didn't have enough for W, but still, like, an extra auto or two. Ooh. Like, if you got an auto, even with Airy, like, he might have run off this tower and missed all this CS. Now, he might still, but... Okay, that's fine. Yeah, just back, just back. Wait. Okay. So you decided to go for Forbidden Idol instead of Aether Wisp. Yeah, that's fine. I think having the extra movement speed in the AP and just going with a couple of Fairy Charms would have probably been better, but maybe this was more slot efficient. Maybe wanted to save a slot for Control Ward and Health Potion. That's understandable. Now Quinn has Ghostblade right now. Did she get a kill? Yeah, she got a kill somewhere. So they are actually stronger than you right now. Maybe. It depends on how well Tarek uses his ult, but Quinn has a completed item, and Varus is still sitting on components, so until he gets that Blather King, it could be a little tricky for y'all. But you should still be able to harass a little bit. Just auto him. There you go, nice. Wait, when did you ult? Okay. Ooh, no, don't get baited. Don't get baited. Don't get baited. And baited. This is weird. Usually you can't see the chat. I think. With this version of the replay, I guess we can.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
Alright, what we got? Okay, so we're still waiting on some stuff. Okay, so your other lanes are doing pretty well. Yorick's crushing people. Heimerdinger's crushing. So yeah, y'all don't have to do anything like heroic down here. Okay, Quinn's top. Yeah, just keep pushing and you can maybe get tower. Okay, Vayne's down here. Too close, too close. Ult. No, it's too late. Once they get that close, you gotta use that ult. Remember the ult, like, heals for a ton. Like, you don't just want to use it to push people back. If at all possible, you want to channel it for as long as you can. Because it heals you. So if they're damaging you, it's going to heal you quite a lot, and obviously it heals the Varus as well. I think if you would have ulted right there when Varus was turning around, that maybe you guys could have won that, but... And you're still getting a little close. No, don't turn around. Yeah, that was a place where you don't want to turn around and auto. When you're under tower. If you ignited, I don't know if your ignite was up, but if you ignited her in there, you maybe could have killed her a bit faster too. Yeah, I probably would have just run away immediately. Alright, you got the Ardent. That's good. Y'all need to get this dragon. You've had, like, a huge advantage for a long time, and you haven't picked up this dragon, so I would just... This is getting really kind of goofy, and Vayne loves these types of fights. Okay, yeah, once again, should charge the Janna ult so that you get a heal out of it. Like, that's a huge part of its power. It's like, it's not like it's a trivial heal. It's an extremely big heal. Yeah, so like right now it is like 450 healing to everybody. Okay. Push up one more wave. I would have pushed one wave. Just help him out with your tornado, and then go get Dragon. I mean, Dragon is the correct play, but I think y'all could have done one more wave and then Dragon. And when you're putting up control wards, you always want to put it on the front here, because they might be able to... I think it's far enough away to where they would not be able to attack it from the back. But if like there is a ward right here, for example, this might not be able to see that. If you put it directly in front of the Dragon or the Baron, it will see the entire pit, and that's the like most difficult place for them to clear it as well. So if you put it here, they might be able to attack the ward over the wall. It doesn't matter in this circumstance, but there are some cases where it could matter. If they had a ward here and this doesn't see it because it's too far away, or if like a Caitlyn or something attacks this over a wall. The only time you would do something... Well, hold on. Let me see. Keep running. Tornado. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, if you're just doing it to heal people, I would ping and just let them know that's what you're gonna do. I don't know that I would have used that right there though. You do want to use it a lot of times to get some kind of value out of the knockback, but you also want to try to get value off the heal. So. Oh, alright. Careful, that Vayne will melt you if she gets an ulti. Yeah, W. Okay, good. Okay, I'd probably get Athene's here. Okay, that was a good ult. Nice heal. Oh.
Shut down.
Okay, well, y'all got it.
Legendary.
Be sure you warn him that Aatrox is probably going to try to hunt him down. Some all chat. I guess that's okay. I feel like you need Gensu second. Gensu's is so strong, even after the nerf. Let's play the Rune King. Like, if you're going to be doing a lot of team fights, maybe Hurricane, but as far as your cousins. I think you said this was all like your cousins and your friends. Yorick definitely needs a Triforce also. I think that's his whole thing. Okay, what is this? 23:48. All right, so this was the glitch I was talking about that could happen. I was just about to say we were having a really good time here until that glitch happened. Okay, we're going to try to go back in here, and we'll fast forward to like 25 minutes, and hopefully that'll clear past it. It has been pretty good otherwise, though. And I'll just talk, like, as we go through, I'll just talk about some of the stuff that seen. So Yorick needs to get Trinity somewhere. Spear of Sojin's interesting. But yeah, Trinity is, I believe, still sort of his mandatory, like, really awesome item. It looks like we're kind of getting close to the end here. So it's like right before a huge team fight. Let's see if I can go slightly before that. A little more slightly before that. Hopefully it doesn't glitch out. Okay. Yeah, you got pretty... Okay, this is looking good for you, I think. Oh, too close. Way too close. You're getting way too close in this fight. You gotta stay much further back and use your W to like hit them immediately. You should never ever be on the front line as Janna. Like walking up and Wing the Vayne and then backing up immediately and then shielding the Varus was probably your best bet there. Alright, what are you going now? Probably Redemption. Make the most sense. Okay, so you won that one. You get the Dragon. Get one inhibitor. You should run. Tell him to run. Tell him to run. Right, Quinn's gonna like, clean him up. Guess there's no Baron, but still, they should have left after first tower. Or first inhibitor, rather. Alright, so y'all gotta just wait on them. Try to come over here, yeah, and just pressure this tower. Or 1v3. I guess he got a kill, but... Yeah, if people are dead, you just gotta chill and just wait on them for a little bit. Just see if you can get pressure in lanes. You know, maybe farm some stuff in the jungle. After y'all push this up, you need to back up and just take this jungle. Don't go up too far. I don't like this. I mean, maybe you get away with it, but 4 of them are alive. You know Jax is nowhere close to you right now. Yeah. They're gonna run him down, probably. Okay, that was good. Yeah, run. Oh. That's rough. Yeah, he's probably... She's probably gonna run him down now. Maybe not. Yeah, let's get out of there. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with these replay files, because I shouldn't be able to see most of the map. I have Fog of War on. It should only be red side. But... Oh, that's your buddy on the enemy team. Okay. I assume. It says Mustafa or Rafa. Okay, so that's why y'all are talking to each other in all chat. Okay, makes sense. Okay. All right, not bad, not bad. We only had one glitch out there. Okay, so biggest thing is like spacing and distancing. As Janna, you never want to be on the front line. You know, maybe in the laning phase, you were doing good with your pressure. Stepping up a little bit right there is probably okay, but in fights, you really need to hang out near the back. And if someone gets close enough to your AD carry, like maybe W them. But that kind of that rule that I said before, where you want to try to stay like parallel with your AD carry, kind of stay in their zone. That's where you want to be. You do not want to step in front of your AD carry most of the time. You need to be right there near them, or maybe even a little bit behind them in team fights, because that'll give them the extra movement speed to kite some of the enemies that are running at them. So just shield your AD carry, W someone who gets close. If someone dives and gets on your AD carry, use your ult, blow them back, heal everybody up. That's how you want to play Janna most of the time. Use a tornado to peel. If someone's running at your AD carry, use that to peel them. So you're just peeling important targets. You never want to be super close in melee combat because you just want to use your ranges, but you don't even really want to try to get into the middle of fight so that you can ult. Like sometimes you'll see some Jannas like flash ult to try to blow everyone, like blow someone back into your team or something like that, like a janky Lee Sin kick sort of thing. Sometimes that can work. It can work out and look cool, but a lot of the time you're just going to screw it up. So, you know, the best, like, easiest thing to do, especially while you're learning Janna, is just pick your target who's most fed. Usually it's the AD carry, or, like, you know, prefer the AD carry because your shield gives extra AD on it and you've got Ardent Sensor. And just peel and protect him. Just make sure nobody touches him. And, you know, if you can get off a couple of auto attacks in there or a W, that's all good. But that was the biggest thing to me, was spacing. As far as macro, getting that dragon down earlier would have been really nice. I think that y'all could have pushed the tower, like I said earlier, like pushed them into the tower and rotated with the jacks to get the dragon, if you called that out. So yeah, try to get dragons as often as you can and as fast as you can, because the faster you get the first dragon, the faster you can get the second dragon when you're ahead. I see so many teams, even when they're ahead, they don't get the dragons, and that's a huge resource that you could have that you're losing when you're ahead. Because when you're ahead, you should get everything. You should get all the scuttles immediately once they spawn. Dragon, Rift Herald, you know, all of the vision around Baron. All of these are major objectives that you should have access to if you're winning and you're pushing them into tower. And that will ultimately give you just much more power. The dragons themselves obviously give a ton of power, but even just fighting over things like Rift and Baron Vision and things like that can force the enemy into some pretty tough situations. So try to work on that. As far as itemization, looked good to me. You know, I like Ardent Sensor, especially if your AD carries ahead. Early, you could go with Fiends if your AD carries behind, but I like getting both of those items. And then Redemption to top it off. Sounds good. If they have a lot of CC, you could consider Mikhail's instead of Athene's, but I think Athene's a lot of the time is going to be a little bit better. Other than that, looking good. Just work on the spacing, work on the targeting. It felt like, just watching it, that you were lagging a little bit there. Maybe you were kind of tired or had been celebrating with your friends or something like that. Reaction time seemed a little slow, a little slower than I've seen in past videos. Sammy's done a lot of videos with us on the channel, so we always appreciate Sammy. So yeah, either, you know, get yourself some coffee a little bit, or a little sleep or something, or try to fix the internet connection. I don't know. Maybe that's not it. Maybe that's not it. But it felt like some of the like the shields and the ults and things like that were running a little bit behind for whatever reason, and just like running into melee felt like maybe there was, you know, some lag or something involved there. But anyways, that's going to be it. As always, thank you very much, Sammy. I really appreciate anyone else out there that like a coaching session. You can email me at thestrategyprofessor@gmail.com. I'm happy to help you out with that. And I'll see you next time. Have a great day.